What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm Game Day live stream for NFL Week 11. I'm your host, Howard Bender. With me here is Jen Piacenti. Jen, I'm so sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I'm
Thank
so
you
sorry.
know,
I was gone last week.
yeah, it was totally like a sneak attack. I got the coronas instead. I mean, I love Adam, but
Bonus
totally
for
got the
the
coronas
win.
last Sunday. I mean, what happened? It's fine. But you know what? It's always good when Adam's here because he does our rankings. So, like, basically, that is the authoritative answer. If you go to the website, you're going to get the same answer. So, Adam was awesome. But I'm really glad we're back together because Howard, like, I only get to see you once a week. It's been 2 weeks.
I know, and I've missed you so. I have. I have. So we're back. We're better than ever, and here we go for quite the week 11 here. Now, as it stands right now, there are two situations that we're monitoring that we don't have any kind of clarity on, and frankly, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. We have not had, I mean, listen, we had the information yesterday, Friday, from Diana Rossini from ESPN and Adam Schefter, who said that Taysom Hill would be starting at quarterback and that there were no offensive packages planned for Jameis Winston. Well, apparently that sent Sean Payton into a tizzy, who turned around and just went against everything they said he is not named a starting quarterback. And here we are right now. It is 11 a.m. Eastern. We still don't have clarity on that situation. Also in the NFC, in the South as well, in the Carolina Panthers, Teddy Bridgewater is apparently going to test out his MCL sprained knee and see what's going to happen here. If it's not him, it's PJ Walker. I'll tell you what, Jen, the Taysom Hill situation, it bothers me less because I don't think that you need to be using him as a quarterback as far as a flex or a tight end goes. On your ESPN leagues or in FanDuel, yes, fine, okay, he's still in play for that price point. The Carolina situation's bumming me out a little bit more, and I'll tell you why, Jen. I kind of really like having PJ Walker in there. This is not a tough matchup for the Panthers against the Lions, not at all. Um, and I have this little theory that boom, PJ Walker played his college ball at Temple University under Matt Rule, and who was his go-to wide receiver at Temple that those during those years? Robbie Anderson. Like, boom, Temple Owl stack going on in DFS. PJ Walker, Mike Davis, and Robbie Anderson, all under the guidance of Matt Rule. I thought it would be really nice. It'd be really tasty. It allows you to get in a number of other top guys, but I have no clarity right now on that, and it's throwing a little monkey wrench my way.
Well, I hope that you're right as the Robbie Anderson manager in many, many leagues, including Scott Fishbowl. I really hope you're right about that. Though I'm starting Robbie Anderson either way. Can I say my Taysom Hill piece? Because I
Please.
feel like everybody else has got to.
Wait, let me sit back. Let me have my
Yeah.
mug of tea. Okay.
So here's the thing about Taysom Hill. You cannot start Taysom Hill at quarterback. Please don't ask us if you should start Taysom Hill at quarterback. Let me give you some numbers. In his career, he has passed for 205 yards over 4 years. His passing percentage career is 55.6. Should they choose to use him at quarterback, God bless them. I hope it goes well for them. This is not a situation where this is a smash spot just because he's facing the Falcons, as it would have been for Jameis Winston, as I suppose it still could be if you have that ability to make the late switch. However, I would not play either of them at quarterback this week, no matter what they announce, and this is why. I do not trust Sean Payton. Whoever starts could easily get the hook. If you start with Taysom Hill at quarterback and then he stinks the way his stats say that he very likely could, he's going to get pulled. Now, when you talk about something at tight end, even if he passes for 100 yards and 1 touchdown, that's probably going to get you more points than most tight ends because tight ends stink. And in order to get that kind of production, you probably have to pay for Travis Kelce or maybe Darren Waller or maybe Mark Andrews, who happens to have a good matchup this week, but he's very boomer bust. So for $4,500 on FanDuel or in your ESPN league, it's worth starting Taysom Hill at tight end. Taysom Hill is only an option if you can start him at tight end. Perhaps a flex if you want to play for a high ceiling. Otherwise, Taysom Hill is not on the table. He is not your quarterback, and neither is Jameis Winston until we get some serious clarity, because the idea that one of them is going to be the only one in the game, and by the way, even if Jameis Winston starts, I would still start Taysom Hill at tight end because he's been involved even with Drew Brees. I think he'll only be more involved with Jameis Winston, and it is possible Jameis Winston could get the hook. That is my piece. Please do not ask me if you should start Taysom Hill at quarterback, because my answer will be no. Okay.
Well, now you've just invited a flood of questions. Should I start Taysom Hill or Carson Wentz? Taysom Hill or like we're going to get a ton of that. So
it's going to be my answer.
Well, there
Phillip
you go.
Rivers is going to be my answer. I'm just telling you now. It will be.
Alex Smith?
Alex Smith will be answer. He's thrown for over 300 yards in the last 2 games. All he needs is a touchdown. We saw Ben Roethlisberger dice them up last week for 4. Alex Smith over Taysom Hill because he has proven he can be an NFL quarterback. Taysom Hill just simply has not. He's proven he can be a trick play, and he might be awesome, but I'm not taking that risk in week 11.
I hear you. How many ESPN leagues do you have, Jen?
1, and it's the one that you commissioned.
Oh, do you have oh no,
I checked.
Cheyenne Bailey, my girl. I gotta tell you, if there's somebody
I'm facing your wife this week, so I'm good.
Oh yeah, well, she probably didn't even check her lineup this week.
It's a good lineup.
Started a new job, so what are you gonna do?
It's a good lineup.
Sleeping right now. I'm in 2 ESPN leagues. I grabbed Taysom Hill on waivers Tuesday night in both of them, starting him at tight end in one, starting him at flex in the other because I have Travis Kelce. So I'm just gonna do it that way.
Nice.
Oh man. All right. So this is what we got going on, people. Now do me a favor. We'll get through all our questions that we can. You've got the live chat over at fantasyalarm.com. They're answering questions over there. So if we don't get to you, obviously you can go over there and get the answer to your question. You can also go there, get your question answered, and then kind of crowdsource it here and come back here and ask it. And if we get to it, we'll give you our take. The DFS playbook has been updated. I added a player in there. Regretfully, it is Kalen Ballage. Why? Well, I mean, the reason is because the Patriots activated Sony Michel. So now all of a sudden I'm like, right. Well, damn, what's going to happen with Damian Harris's workload?
So annoyed about it.
Is this going to be effective? So rather than just making Puke Johnson against the Patriots your only pay down running back, I bring you, regretfully, Kalen Ballage. So that's in there. The example lineups post that is up right now has all the latest news. You're going to want to definitely check that out as well. And after this live stream, I'll post some examples of lineups that we are using or we've built using just the tools here over at Fantasy Alarm. Whew, there we go. All right. I got through all of that. Oh, if you don't have the playbook, fantasyalarm.com/Black Friday. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We're going to run this thing up until Cyber Monday. So next week, the week after, that Monday is the last day you're going to get it. $97, all 12 sports, all the content, seasonal, DFS, draft guides, cheat sheets, you name it, you got it. $97. Go to fantasyalarm.com/Black Friday. Whew. Jen, are you ready to get to the Taysom Hill questions?
Let's go.
Right? I put him on the cover of the playbook just to troll the world. I'm going to start over here with my friends over at Periscope. Here you go. Jen, PPR, Melvin Gordon, Jamison Crowder, DJ Moore.
Jamison Crowder.
I like that call. Chargers traded away their slot corner, right? Yeah, just before the deadline. Good job. Full point PPR, Malcolm Brown or Jordan Wilkins in the flex?
Malcolm Brown.
Yeah, against Tampa, it's a tough one. I mean, I like Wilkins a little bit, but not as much as Malcolm Brown. I just feel like Green Bay's soft against the run.
Well, Malcolm Brown's going to get the goal line carries. That's what it boils down to. This is just a touchdown play. I think it's more likely that Malcolm Brown will get into the end zone than Jordan Wilkins will when he's also competing with Jonathan Taylor, I know, and Nyheim Hines. So it's a three-headed backfield both ways. I think Malcolm Brown's more likely to get your end zone.
I love it. Love it. All right, Mike Evans or Juju Smith-Schuster, PPR?
Ooh, Juju.
Mike Davis or Gio Bernard?
Davis.
Me too. Need 2 in a PPR. Adam Thielen. Thomas. Oh, I'm assuming it's Michael Thomas here. I don't know. You know, Joseph Giannicki decided that last names only were fine here. So Thielen, Thomas, Ridley, Deontay Johnson.
Yuck. I'm gonna go Thielen and Ridley. I know I should say Thomas, but I don't know what the QB situation is.
Exactly. I'm with you. 100% agree. Jacoby Myers, AJ Green, T. Higgins. Sit one of them.
Sit Green.
Yeah, sit AJ. Definitely. Pick 2, PPR. Tyler Boyd, Duke Johnson, Jamison Crowder, Devontae Parker.
Boyd and Crowder.
Yes, Fat Harvey. Sean Payton is messing with everyone because he's a douche. No,
Kyle Shanahan are having breakfast.
What's that?
I said he and Kyle Shanahan are having breakfast.
Seriously. Petey Stitz, there is no Kalen Ballage revenge game narrative. Right? The guy was on the Jets for like 11 hours.
2 seconds. Yeah.
You know? Like, seriously, Bill Belichick had a longer tenure as head coach of the Jets than Kalen Ballage had a career. So, no, there is no revenge game there. Full point PPR, Duke Johnson, Marvin Jones, or Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Marvin Jones.
All right. Oh, Petey Stitz says he's starting Taysom Hill against you in the family league.
I'm totally fine with that. I saw that, and I wished you luck, and I thought I might have a chance.
Do you think Travis Fulgham bounces back this week?
Yes, I do.
All right. Robert Tonyan or Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert.
Agreed. Mike Evans. Oh, answered that one already. Henderson, Duke Johnson, Ronald Jones, or Todd Gurley. Start 2 of them.
Gurley and Johnson.
I agree. Don't fall for the whole Ronald Jones thing, guys. It was a great game last week. Much tougher Rams defense this week. Be very careful of that. Really struggling. David Demert says he's really struggling between who to start between Lamar Jackson and Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, I think I would go Big Ben.
Not me. I am all Lamar all day.
All right.
So we're split there, David. Sorry. Matt Ryan or Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun.
Matt Ryan for me. We're splitting again. Look at that. I know, Patriots, Patriots.
I know. I'm sorry. Are you looking at the 2020 Patriots or some other Patriots?
I never, ever. Listen, the Houston Texans are 2-7. They sleepwalk through the entire first half of a game. You've got Sony Michel back,
which means a lot of throwing
James White,
Deshaun Watson
Rex Burkhead against the worst run defense known to mankind in Houston. Well, second worst.
And Lamar Jackson's gonna try to throw to Hollywood Brown. Is that your?
Have you seen how bad Tennessee's secondary is?
I have, but I'm still going to Deshaun here.
All right. Cam Newton or Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan.
Agreed. Devontae Parker, Jamison Crowder. Either of these guys over Puke Johnson?
You could start. Well, it depends. What kind of a league is it? But probably Crowder.
PPR. I would go Crowder. Yeah, me too. Over Duke Johnson.
I wouldn't start Crowder in a standard league over Duke Johnson, but PPR, yeah.
Okay. PPR format: Hawkinson or Hurst?
Hawkinson.
And it's Hurst for me. New Orleans can't guard the tight end.
They've been better about the tight end the last few weeks, though.
What's that?
They've been better against the tight end the last few weeks.
Who have they been playing the last few weeks?
I don't know. I just
Let's take a look.
they've been better the last few weeks.
Yep, the four they did okay against Jordan Reed and Ross Dwelly against the 49ers.
Huh?
Right? They held down Gronk in Tampa in a game where Tom Brady threw 3 picks.
They
What
held
did they
down
do?
Gronk. I mean,
What did they do against the Bears? The Bears. They
they
held
held
down
Jimmy
Jimmy
Graham.
Graham and Nick Foles there. Okay. And they held down Ian Thomas and the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, they've been doing better against the tight end recently.
They have.
Woo. Gio Bernard or Antonio Gibson. See, I'm in a mood today, Jen.
You are
I'm
in a mood. But Hawkins is like the number 4 tight end on the season. So you could argue that he's the more talented tight end.
I got to be honest. I'm a little concerned about Matt Stafford's thumb.
Stafford's thumb.
Yeah.
Which could mean he's making shorter throws to the tight end.
Yeah, but see, like if you're throwing the shorter passes, you got to zip them in a little bit more, and that actually requires the tighter grip and the spin. Whereas if you're just kind of lofting it up in the air, you don't need to that's all I'm saying. Gio Bernard or Antonio Gibson.
Gio. I'm not sure. No, Gibson.
I like Gibson against Detroit.
Gibson.
Right? Is it Detroit?
Cincinnati.
See, that's what I meant. Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. Cincinnati.
If they get to the lead, then it's always Gibson. Like if they get out front. So that's kind of what you're hoping on because Gibson's great when they have the lead.
Yes, I agree with that statement. Jen.
Finally, we agree.
By the way, I like the blue shirt. It makes the eyes pop.
Thanks.
Kind of got like what I got going on here today. Well done.
Well, we're probably distantly related. We do have the same dad, remember?
We do have the same dad. And that dad makes a hell of a pizza.
And doesn't have blue eyes.
He does not have blue eyes. That's okay. It's a recessive gene. What are we going to do? Where was I now? See, I just lost my place. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, boop, beep, beep, boop. Did I say Cam Newton or Matt Ryan?
Yes. And I said Matt Ryan.
Oh, here we are. Joe Burrow or Matt Stafford?
I'm still going to go Matt Stafford.
All right. Would you play Deontay Johnson over Kareem Hunt in the flex of a PPR?
Yes.
I would too. Like, how funny is it that the most targeted receiver on the Steelers also happens to be the cheapest on DraftKings and FanDuel?
I guess it's because people are they look at it's the injury angle thing that he keeps coming down with. I don't know. But Deontay Johnson, what is he like? He's under $6,000, right? On FanDuel?
Like
54? Something? Yeah, something stupid.
Crazy. Half point PPR, Adrian Peterson or Malcolm Brown?
I think you got to go Peterson here.
I mean, again, conflicting reports on that backfield. You've got the running backs coach who said that Kerryon's got the fresh legs and, we're excited about that. And then meanwhile, you also hear Adrian Peterson saying, I was told to expect a big workload this week when Swift got knocked out.
And it's possible this could go game script wise. So if you think that Kerryon's going to be more involved in the passing game, for instance, and you think, think about how you think this game is going to play out. Do you think it's, wait to hear who the starting quarterback is for Carolina? I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Either side of this game, it's a guess.
Right. I keep refreshing the news, hoping that someday, somehow it'll happen, but it won't.
Not so much.
Fulgham or Pittman?
Pittman.
Robbie Anderson, Jerry Jeudy, or Corey Davis?
Anderson and Jeudy. Oh, you only get one? Anderson.
Yeah, only one.
Anderson.
Should he be worried about the Teddy Bridgewater injury?
No, I think Anderson's going to be fine no matter who's under center.
I agree with that statement 100%. Cup or Chark?
Chark.
Do. A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, or Jacoby Myers? Sit one.
Sit AJ.
You're sitting A.J.
I
Brown.
can't believe I said it, but yeah.
Okay. He's going to have a lot of Marlon Humphrey to deal with in this one.
It's a tough matchup, and T. Higgins gets the targets. We can't deny it. He's obviously liked, and Jacoby Myers is really the only wide receiver Cam can use, and the Houston secondary is not very good.
All right. Josh Wagner is saying sausages for everyone in the sweet nectar of the end zone, which probably tells you that tonight for your showdown slate, if you want to go, a little contrarian, Anthony Sherman might be in play. Dalton Schultz or Jared Cook?
Dalton Schultz.
I think he's got like the 6th most targets of any tight end, but Jared Cook going up against the team that can't cover the tight end. She said Dalton Schultz, people. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it in there. Would you play Hunt over James Conner?
Would you play Hunt over James Conner? God, it's getting close to that. No, I'd still play James Conner.
I would as well. Devontae Parker, Jerry Jeudy, or Corey Davis?
Parker.
Let's slide over to our wonderful friends over at...
Do we know what's up with Drew Lock, by the way? Have we heard any?
He's playing through it.
He's playing through it. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Stay away from that, friends.
Staying far away. Start that Miami defense.
Oh, I did in some FanDuel.
All right. Moving over to our friends at Facebook. Quarterback question here. Rivers, Stafford, Tannehill, Andy Dalton, or Taysom Hill?
I think I'm going to go Tannehill.
She's going Tannehill.
It's between that and Stafford.
Yeah, I think
I would go Hill.
I would lean Stafford, I think.
Stafford. It was between Stafford and Tannehill. I mean, the Baltimore defense is trickier than the Carolina defense, so it's just about whether you trust Stafford's thumb, as you said.
Hawkinson or Goddard?
Hawk.
Godwin or Claypool?
Claypool.
Half-point PPR in the flex. Adrian Peterson, Jalen Reagor, Michael Pittman.
Jalen Reagor.
Cam Newton or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Big Ben or Deshaun Watson?
Big Ben.
Agreed. Need 2 running backs and a tight end in a full-point PPR. So let's start with the running backs here. Okay. Connor, James Robinson, Gio Bernard. He's got Devonta Freeman listed, but Jay, come on. Freeman, I mean, unless that's Royce Freeman that you're talking about, Devonta's on a bye week because the Giants aren't playing. So
Connor and Robinson.
Connor and Robinson, agreed. Goddard, Hawkinson, or Smith. I'm assuming that's Irv.
I'm gonna go Hawk.
Okie dokie. Look at that. Sit one. I won't tell you who asked this question, but I will say the dude makes a fine pizza. All right. It's Luigi down the street from me.
You got to answer this one.
All right. Robbie Anderson, Deontay Johnson, Travis Fulgham, Chase Claypool need to sit one. I am sitting Travis Fulgham. Bye-bye.
I knew that's what you were going to say. Yeah.
Bang out those Steelers wide receivers and enjoy. Good job. PPR flex need 2. A.J. Brown, T. Higgins, Adrian Peterson, or Leonard Fournette.
A.J. Brown, I would go T. Higgins. Wait, say, give him to me one more time.
Brown.
A.J. Brown.
Higgins. Peterson, Fournette.
Brown and Higgins.
Brown and Higgins. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Combined yardage, 3 points at 50, 2 points every 25. Thereafter, 1 point every 5 receptions. Needs 1 between Michael Thomas, Calvin Ridley, Jamison Crowder, Jerry Jeudy, Jacoby Myers, or Higgins.
Calvin Ridley.
Half point PPR, need 2. Damian Harris, Nick Chubb, Gio Bernard, or Kalen Ballage.
Harrison Chubb.
I'm going Chubb and Ballage here. And I hate that I'm going Ballage here. I might say, you know what? Yeah, I'll still say Ballage. But Chubb is the must.
Chubb is the must.
You should never have to even ask.
I believe in Harris.
Flex need 1. Damian Harris or Calvin Ridley?
Ridley.
Sit one of these, Jen, in a PPR format. Ezekiel Elliott, Josh Jacobs, James Robinson, Robert Woods, Tyler Boyd, Chris Godwin.
Jeez. Sit Robert Woods.
Ridley, Juju, Boyd, Rieger, Pittman, Harris. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex.
Okay, give them to me one more time.
Well, we're going to say yes to Ridley, and we're going to say yes to
Juju. Right.
So those are the 2 wide receivers. So flex out of this. Tyler Boyd, Jalen Rieger, Michael Pittman, or Damian Harris.
Boyd
for me as well. Need 2.5 point PPR. Damian Harris, Gio Bernard, Curtis Samuel, or Jerry Jeudy.
Bernard and Harris.
Agreed. You know what? If I have 2 sons, that's what I'm going to name them. Bernard and Harris. Right? Totally.
Bernie and Harry. They're going to be, yeah, that's cool.
All right. There you go. Oh, Bill Holmes says, enough regular, hit the decaf. I guess that was during your rant.
Oh, you guys have seen nothing yet.
Ponch in the house. Here we go. Need 3. You better get that pen and paper ready. But we need 3 out of these. James Robinson, Damian Harris, Jalen Rieger, Curtis Samuel, Tyler Boyd.
Robinson, Harris, Boyd.
Agreed. Standard flex, T. Higgins, Antonio Gibson.
Antonio Gibson.
Agreed. Ponch, she's just being all nice and flattering to the 2 of us.
I love Ponch.
I do too. Ponch's my man. Ponch is my guy. Can't wait. I got to get my ass over to Chicago. I really do. Need 2. Standard League. Here we go. Mike Williams, Chris Godwin, A.J. Brown, Jacoby Myers.
Okay. Godwin, and I have a feeling about Mike Williams this week, but I don't know if I can in good conscience tell you that.
Yes, tell me what your feeling is. Tell me what your feeling is.
It's happening. It could be 2 touchdown happening.
Touchdowns. Yes. I don't know if
I can tell you that in good conscience because
it's against the Jets.
Well, I mean, it's such a good setup.
Screw the Jets.
I feel like it's Mike Williams week. I put it in my DFS bargains video, by the way, because he's inexpensive.
Yes. I'm done. I'm tapping out. I'm leaving the live stream on a high note like that. Because the last time Jen had a feeling, it was like a Will Fuller touchdown.
The pressure. It was 3 touchdowns.
Oh.
Are you okay? Great. We'll see. I put them in my waiver wire contest.
Oh, he's already in that lineup of mine.
Oh, he's in yours too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have him almost everywhere. I really do.
We did not talk before this last stream.
How many times have you seen Mike Williams get that deep pass in the end zone that seriously no Jets are going to be able to handle? None of them. Mm-hmm. None. They got rid of Pierre Desir, who sucks at football.
He was bad anyway.
He was still the best cornerback on that team. Oh, Jen. I need... Just totally made my day. Totally made my day. Matt Ryan or Alex Smith?
Matt Ryan.
Will Fuller, Justin Jefferson, or Michael Pittman?
Will Fuller.
Seriously? Like, if I had a cigarette right now, I'd be smoking it. I would totally be smoking a cigarette right now. I really would. I really would. You know
I
what?
hope we get to clip this and play it back later.
There we go.
It's 8:30.
I need to calm down right now. All right, Ponch needs another one here. T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson, or Salvan Ahmed in the flex. Full point PPR. Is it Robert Woods?
Robert Woods.
All right. Let's see. Ray says, I was looking to try to get a running back Henry in a trade. I want to offer Juju or Boyd and Miles Sanders or Hunt. What running back wide receiver combo would you send? So trading for Derrick Henry, Juju or Boyd, Miles Sanders and Hunt. I would probably say Juju and Hunt is what I would make for my first offer. I don't know if that's going to get it though.
Yeah, I don't know if it is either, but start there because, yeah, that's where I would start.
I would as well. Jonnu Smith or Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert.
Robert Woods, Mike Evans, Jamison Crowder, PPR.
Jamison Crowder.
Cam Newton, Matt Stafford.
I think I'd go Cam here.
Yeah, I would too, right?
Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna run in 2 touchdowns.
He's gonna run in. Yeah.
He's gonna run in 2 touchdowns today. I don't know if Jacoby Myers will get into the end zone, but he'll at least have
targeted
like 100-yard day, I think, from Cam. So I like it. Jonnu Smith or Austin Hooper. Which reminds me, let me refresh the news here. And do I see anything that tells me about what's going down on the street? No. Adam Schefter tweeting out that Teddy Bridgewater is active today. That doesn't necessarily mean he's starting, but he is active.
It also doesn't mean he'll play the whole game.
I know, but I still hate it. Oh, Sony Michel is inactive.
Michel is inactive.
Hello, Damian Harris.
Damian Harris plays. I don't have to change them.
Yeah. Dalton Schultz or Logan. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, we're getting conflicting reports.
What was that? What was that again, Matthew? All right, there you go.
So he's active but won't play, Teddy Bridgewater.
Jay Glazer saying that he won't play. That's even better news for me.
Okay, we will try and get still starting Robbie Anderson, and we are definitely starting Damian Harris.
There it is. Okay, so officially now, inactive Teddy Bridgewater, Adam Schefter, and Jay Glazer both reporting that we're good to go. So no Teddy, still no word on Taysom versus Jameis. You ready, Jen?
I'm ready. And by the way, no more questions about Sony Michel now, okay? Sony Michel questions off the table. I'm not worried about how many touches Sony Michel is going to get. Start Damian Harris.
Look at that. You're beaming right now. Look at you.
I'm excited because it feels like all the plays I made 3 days ago that I was worried. You know how it happens? You know how this is, Howard. You get all excited early, because you write the watch list. You get all excited early in the week, and then the last minute, you get all these monkeys thrown in to the wrench. You get monkey wrenches thrown in, whatever. And then you're like frustrated because you're like, this was perfect. But this was like all of a sudden, all these monkey wrenches getting thrown in, and now they're getting pulled back out. So I'm excited.
I am as well.
Bless. God bless us.
God bless us.
That's what we say in Texas. Yes.
Dalton Schultz or Logan Thomas?
Logan Thomas.
I'm I don't know what this is. Daryl Henderson, J.K. Dobbins, Kerryon Johnson, or Latavius Murray?
Man, I
PPR, I think I might go Kerryon.
I think you need to go carry on.
Yeah.
Because he's only splitting with one other person, max. Everybody else is three-way. I've heard they're not very good.
Menage a football?
I've heard jealousy ensues.
Ooh, it probably.
Better to keep it to 2.
PPR format: DJ Chark, Hollywood Brown, Jamison Crowder, or Jalen Rieger?
Chark. I'm feeling Chark as well this week.
You need to sit one of these. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Thomas, Terry McLaurin, Will Fuller, Calvin Ridley, Kareem Hunt.
Sit Hunt.
I'm sitting Fuller here because I think
you're worried about Stephon Gilmore.
I think Stephon Gilmore is going to be on him for the majority of time. Need one out of McKissick, Fuller, or Adrian Peterson. Half-point PPR.
McKissick, Fuller, or Adrian Peterson. I'm still going Fuller here.
I'm going to go McKissick. He just
Matt, did our producer whisper something else in our ear?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Oh, all the inactives are in. So fantasyalarm.com/NFL/inactives. And we can go through those in just a hot second here. But we got a bunch of questions we still got to hit. We haven't even gone to our friends at YouTube, Jen.
Oh, YouTube's always the busiest.
So here we go.
We're in trouble. Standard
League: Godwin, Mike Williams, Jacoby Myers, AJ Brown.
1,
2.
2.
Williams and
Godwin.
Williams and Godwin. Jefferson or Deontay Johnson?
Jefferson.
Big Ben or Aaron Rodgers?
Rodgers.
Michael Thomas or Tyler Boyd?
Boyd.
Wide receiver and a flex here. Chark, Crowder, Hollywood, Duke Johnson, Lev Bell.
Chark and Crowder.
Standard League: Godwin or Duke Johnson?
Godwin.
Yeah, folks, I see you guys 7 minutes ago asking about Teddy Bridgewater. He is not active. He is 100% on the bench. It's PJ Walker. So don't even ask. Full point PPR: Brandon Cooks or Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley.
Half point PPR: LaMichael Pirine, Melvin Gordon, Marquise Brown, or Jalen Rieger?
Gordon.
And I'm going to say Hollywood because I love it. All right. I'm going to slide it over to YouTube. Let me just give a quick glance here at the inactives just to make sure that we've got everything all yummy, tasty, delish here. Sony Michel inactive for the Patriots. Yep. We're on that. Texans, Laramie Tunsil is out for the Titans. Roger Saffold is inactive, as is Adoree Jackson, Kenny Vaccaro, Adam Humphries, and Michael Pruitt. For the Ravens, Calais Campbell, Brandon Williams, they are inactive as well. That's a big blow to the defensive line. If you're buying into that Ravens stack I've been talking about, Derrick Henry's probably the guy I want to run back now against that stack. So Panthers, Bridgewater is inactive. For the Lions, Kenny Golladay, Danny Amendola, DeAndre Swift, all inactive. Eagles, nobody major. Browns, nobody that we didn't know about. Falcons, Quadre Olison is inactive. For the Saints, Marshawn Lattimore is inactive, as is Dwayne Washington. That doesn't really matter. Still have no clarity as far as who is going to start at QB. But all right. Bengals, nobody major. Washington.
Other than Joe Mixon, right?
Yeah, but he got put on IR, actually.
IR.
He's out for the next 3 weeks. What a punk. Stupid foot injury. For the Steelers, Jalen Samuels, nobody else that we were worried about. For the Jaguars, Minshew, Chenault. They are both inactive. Those are the inactives. All right, beautiful. So we didn't really miss a whole lot here. Let's talk to our friends over at the YouTube.
Oh boy, here we go.
Flex spot: Curtis Samuel, Mecole Hardman, Michael Gallup, Travis Fulgham, or Jonathan Taylor.
Michael Gallup.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Need 2 half-point PPR: Cup, Woods, Hines, Jonathan Taylor, Gronk.
Let's go Cup and Hines.
I'm gonna go Cup and Taylor.
Okay.
Full point PPR: Duke Johnson, Tyler Boyd, Higgins. I'm gonna assume it's T, and Jacoby Myers.
How many?
Need 1.
Boyd.
Well, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you saying excellent beard. Good for
Excuse me. How do you know it wasn't talking to? Oh.
Because you have a better mustache than me, not the better beard. I got the beard going here. You just got the
A little bit of wax.
My grandma had a hell of a goatee when I was growing up.
Really? Oh man. It's the worst if you're a woman.
Kiss
I've
your
actually been
grandma.
lucky.
No, please no. I don't want to do it.
Thank God I didn't actually get a lot of that.
May she rest in peace.
Sean
Payton. Here we go. Breaking news here, Jen. Breaking news. I'm hearing this from Matt Sells that Sean Payton has confirmed Taysom Hill as the starting quarterback of the Saints.
Let me just text Jerry.
Text him. Oh, look at that name drop. Oh, let me just text Jerry Ferrara, my best.
Well, he's been very concerned to know.
Tell Jerry I was watching Battleship the other day. He's in Battleship. I had no idea.
He's in all kinds of. He's like, hey, can we push our podcast recording by a few hours? Because I've got these like TV things I'm doing, and I've got to fly to New York, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, womp womp.
Can you text him that I loved him in Battleship? Thank you.
I will. Howard says he loved you in Battleship.
Right? He's going to send you back that gif of Justin Timberlake going, oh, stop. And Dunn in the house. Here we go. Morning, Ann. PPR. She needs 1 from Pittman, DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy, or Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. Okay, I've got to know how many leagues Ann is in, because I see Ann on Twitter and she asks all different people, all different questions. So it's not like she's asking the same question to different people, which means she has to have like 47 leagues.
I feel like Ann has a bit of an addiction problem with fantasy football. I'm not going to listen. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No.
But I feel like she's got a little bit of an addiction to fantasy football.
She might. Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, you're playing my wife in that league. Where's Ann? What's Ann doing in the man smart, woman smarter league?
I think she's probably way up there. She's probably winning.
Oh, she probably is. Let's see. What's the name of Ann? Is she the Beach Junkies?
I believe she's the
defending champion.
She is.
So let's see. Ann Dunn.
League standings.
3-7 on this one.
Oh no, Ann.
That's why. She's like, ugh. She's a defending champ though, so it doesn't really matter.
She doesn't have to.
It does. Yeah, right. She doesn't need another good show.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't need another Super Bowl.
Need 2. Gio Bernard, Jonathan Taylor, T. Higgins, Devontae Parker, Antonio Brown.
I'm gonna go Bernard and Higgins.
Going all Bengals, huh?
Yeah.
Who day? Big Ben or Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan.
Gio or Jonathan Taylor?
Gio.
You need to sit one of these. Melvin Gordon, Jonathan Taylor, Darrell Henderson, Michael Gallup.
Sit. Taylor.
All right. Oh, good morning. Have you gained any interest in Henry on FanDuel? Yes, I have. I put that. That's actually in the post on the example lineups, which will be out shortly. The post itself is there, so you can read the news and stuff like that. But the bottom line is that yes, with Brandon Williams and the other and Calais Campbell, both out for the Ravens, I'm much more bullish on Derrick Henry, and I'm doing a Ravens stack and coming back on that stack now. I've got Derrick Henry instead of Corey Davis. I've made some, obvious adjustments to my lineup to get some cheaper other guys in there, but yeah, I'm in on Henry. I am.
I'm struggling between starting Corey Davis or Tyler Higbee in a tight end premium league.
Oh, Corey Davis.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I hate Tyler Higbee. I do. Jameson Crowder or KJ Hamler? Crowder for me as well. Oh, that's Rob Fossil. Rob, we had very limited gear, so I sent you something, but it wasn't everything. I had to send you. I had to pick and choose, but it should be en route soon. 1 point PPR. Need one for a flex. Gio Bernard, Robert Woods, or Michael Pittman?
Gio Bernard.
Agreed. Need a tight end and a flex here. It's tight end premium. Hurst, Fant, Cobb, Ingram.
Hurst.
And who's the flex?
Oh, is this Mark Ingram or Evan Ingram?
Mark Ingram.
Oh, Fant.
Mike Davis or Kareem Hunt in a PPR?
Mike Davis.
Marquise Brown or KJ Hamler?
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood. Half point PPR. Start Evans over any of these? Marvin Jones, Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen.
No, I wouldn't.
Nope. Yeah, I think Evans going to see a lot of Jalen Ramsey on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Need an running back and a flex. Miles Sanders, Antonio Gibson, James Robinson, Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore.
Miles Sanders. Okay, you need a running back and a flex?
Yep.
Miles Sanders, Antonio Gibson.
James Robinson, Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore.
James Robinson and
Miles Sanders.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, Miles Sanders.
Okay.
You want Miles Sanders? I mean, you could go Miles Sanders and Justin Jefferson. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm going James Robinson.
James Robinson against those Steelers.
Yeah, but you know what? The Steelers actually have been allowing really large runs to break off. So even though overall their numbers look small, they've been allowing long runs. And the way that Jacksonville, you just can't bet against James Robinson anymore. You can't do it, friends. He's top 10 RB, maybe top 5 at this point. He's really good.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it. PPR, Landry or Naeem Hines?
Landry.
Please rank these three in a PPR format. Rojo, Duke Johnson, Gio Bernard.
Gio, Rojo, Duke.
You know what this is?
What?
It's a spider doing push-ups on a mirror.
This is must-see TV, friends, every Sunday morning. Every Sunday. You can't get that anywhere else.
I got dad jokes. I'm telling you, Harris and Bernard love it. They absolutely love it. I think I'm just going to start telling people I have kids.
Harris and Bernard.
Harry and Bernie Bender.
Harry and Bernie Bender.
Deontay Johnson, A.J. Brown, Antonio Gibson. Need a wide receiver and a flex.
Deontay Johnson and Antonio Gibson.
Wentz or Stafford?
Stafford.
Hines or Ahmed in a 1 point PPR? Ahmed. Logan Thomas or Austin Hooper? PPR.
Logan Thomas.
I like that call. Need two. Jonathan Taylor, Darrell Henderson, Cam Akers, Kerryon Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson.
I almost threw up when I was saying that.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I think it's Kerryon Johnson and Jarrell Henderson.
There you go. With Jen's intense piece there.
Was it really that intense, guys?
I don't know,
feel
but
like
he wants to know Taysom Hill, Boyd, or Marquise Brown.
In your flex?
I guess so. If this is a
Taysom
flex,
Hill.
It's got to be Taysom, right?
Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Who is that, Jen?
Taysom Hill.
Who's your favorite player?
For tight end or flex, it's Taysom Hill. For quarterback, it is still not. It is still not a start for me.
For wide receiver, it's Mike Williams.
I do. I like him.
Ann wants to know, does she go with Noah Fant in a tough matchup or Jared Cook with who knows who at QB?
I like Noah Fant.
I like Jared Cook. Sorry, Ann, we're split.
Tough either way.
It is tough either way. Dallas Goedert or Noah Fant?
Dallas Goedert.
Fatty McFat, which is not usually,
Not my
usually
nickname.
it's my alter ego, but he's also here on the YouTube, asks us if he's crazy for starting Willie Snead in seasonal.
I'm doing it in 2 leagues. I'm starting Willie Snead. He was in my deep cuts video this week. I think, that matchup is favorable for them versus the Tennessee secondary that hasn't been good. He seems to be the only one Lamar Jackson can connect with right now. We'd like it to be Hollywood Brown, but Snead is getting the targets, but more importantly, he's getting the grabs and the end zone work.
Don't crap on my Ravens stack.
I'm not crapping on it. They might both work out, but I'm saying I would be willing to start Snead, and I'm doing it.
Crap.
Into deep leagues, to be clear.
Ann Dunn is starting Ryan Tannehill on one team. Does she go Jonnu Smith for double dipping or start Hunter Henry against the Jets?
I think I'd have to go Hunter Henry.
Jets suck. But, I mean, if Mike Williams getting all those touchdowns.
That's true.
I actually don't mind Jonnu Smith. I really don't.
Either.
I feel like if Marlon Humphrey is going to be all over AJ Brown and that's going to make it a little difficult there, then Jonnu and Corey Davis could get a few extra targets their way. Just a theory.
As a very invested Corey Davis owner, I hope you're right.
Thank you. As a very invested Mike Williams owner, you better be right. Yeah. Get that energy going. Keep it going. How many touchdowns Mike Williams going to have? Yes. Wide receiver and a flex. Here you go. Gio, Kalen Ballage, or Duke Johnson. None of these are wide receivers, so I don't really know how we can do this. He's got another question here. Let's go with the let's just, as far as those go, rank them. Gio, Ballage, Duke. Who do you like?
I like Gio, Ballage, then Duke in that order.
Okay. Give me 2 wide receivers and a flex out of Godwin, Myers, Pittman, Rieger, Jonathan Taylor, Dallas Goedert.
Okay. Godwin, Myers. Who is the second one?
Pittman, Rieger, Dallas Goedert, or Jonathan Taylor.
And I'm going to go Rieger.
There you go. Godwin, Myers, and Rieger. Beautiful. Rank in a PPR format. Higbee, Cook, Fant.
Fant, Cook, Higbee.
And I go Cook, Fant, Higbee. There you go. Trust Michael Thomas with Taysom Hill at QB or pivot to Tyler Boyd?
I would pivot to Tyler Boyd.
Ooh.
It's hard, though. He's your first round pick. I mean, you just got to follow your gut there. I have a feeling that they could be similar stat lines.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with Michael Thomas. I'm all in on Taysom Hill.
55% passer rating.
Terry McLaurin, Will Fuller, Calvin Ridley, Kareem Hunt. Pick 3 in a PPR.
McLaurin, Ridley,
yep,
and Hunt.
Agreed. Damian Harris or Salvin Ahmed?
I'm going Damian Harris.
Gotta go Harris now, right? No Sony Michelle. You gotta go Harris. And I love Salvin Ahmed, but
I do too, but yeah.
Standard scoring, Clyde Edwards-Helaire or Duke Johnson?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Travis Fulgham or DJ Chark?
Chark.
Manny Sanders, MVS, or Landry in a PPR?
Landry.
Alex Smith or Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Harris or Balaj?
Harris.
Agreed. I just lost my spot. So many questions. I'm trying, people. I'm trying. All right. Yeah, we got like 3 minutes here. So
Jerry says, great troll. And he's waiting on some bobbleheads.
Great troll. I'm not trolling. I saw him in Battleship. Like, that's not a troll thing. Come on, Jerry. Oh, Jerry, don't be that way.
Talk to him yourself. You talk to him yourself.
Oh, man. All right, you got to text me his number. Now I got to harass him. I'll email him. Man, that wasn't a troll job. Come on, Jerry. I love Jerry. I started watching Billions because of you, Jerry. Come on. Now, all right. You know what? Now we're in a fight. Now Jerry and I are in a fight.
We were in a fight last week, so.
You and Jerry?
I quit the show last week.
Why? What'd he do?
He told me to. He said, Jen, whenever you're upset, you should just quit. And when you come back, you'll be stronger than ever. I said, fine. So at the end of the show, I said, Jerry, I quit. I said, and then I'll be here Thursday. Worked out.
All right. On that note, let's rapid fire these. Here we go. Would you pay down for what? Would you pay down from McLaurin to Justin Jefferson and Doyle up to Mike Williams? So it's basically
get rid of McLaurin to be able to afford Williams and Jefferson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
I would.
Lazard or Demarcus Robinson?
Robinson.
Taysom Hill or Cam?
Cam.
Taysom Hill, Cousins, Cam, or Tannehill?
Cam.
Need two. Anderson, Godwin, Chark, Myers.
Anderson and Godwin.
PPR flex, Pirine, Robert Woods, Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
Le'Veon Bell or Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor.
Matt Ryan or Taysom Hill?
Matt Ryan.
PPR, McKissick, Balaj, James Conner.
McKissick.
Conner for me. Standard League pick 2, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Gio Bernard, Justin Jefferson.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson.
Yep, agreed. Tua or Tannehill?
Tannehill.
2 out of these 3 QBs, Big Ben, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers.
Herbert and Rodgers.
PPR, Jefferson, Robbie Anderson, Godwin, or Mike Davis?
Mike Davis.
PPR, Higgins or Marvin Jones?
Jones.
PPR, Mike Davis or James Robinson?
Davis.
Hawkinson or Ebron?
Ebron.
Ann says she's only in 9 leagues, but to kill her now. 9. Come on.
9. Amateur. Please. I have 12.
And Peterson, Rojo, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Rojo.
Mike Williams, Hollywood Brown, Jamison Crowder, DJ Chark. Need 2.
Williams and Chark.
I have Dalvin Cook, but other running back spot, I have Zeke or Mike Davis.
Mike Davis.
Need 2 for the flex. McKissick, Gio, Ahmed, Pittman, DJ Moore.
Is this PPR?
PPR.
Ahmed and Moore.
No McKissick? No Gio?
I thought about McKissick. No Gio for sure.
Okie
It's
dokie.
between McKissick and Moore for me.
Would you have traded Derrick Henry and Adam Thielen for Kyler Murray and Michael Thomas?
No.
Me neither. Tom Brady or Cam Newton?
Tom Brady.
Duke Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Michael Pittman, Jalen Rieger.
How many?
Just one, I guess.
Duke Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Michael Pittman, Jalen Rieger. Brandon Cooks.
All right, last question. Here we go. More likely to score a TD, Darrell Henderson or Adrian Peterson?
Darrell Henderson.
Darrell Henderson. All right. That's going to do it, guys. We went a little bit over today. If you didn't get your question answered, by all means, head over to fantasyalarm.com/chat. They're all over it there, baby. 100% answering all your questions. Jen, any final thoughts before we head on out?
Yeah, guys, if you have the ability to start Taysom Hill as a flex or a tight end, you should just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Don't worry about the moral consequences. Just do it. It's time to win.
It is time to win. There are no moral consequences.
No,
That's allowed, the hand you've been dealt.
If it's allowed, then you should do it.
There we go. All right. That's going to do it for us. Again, if you're just catching us here, Taysom Hill starting at quarterback, PJ Walker starting at quarterback for the Panthers. Best of luck to you all in week 11. Big thanks to Matt Sells, our producer. FantasyAlarm.com, baby. Go get you some. For Jen Piacenti, I'm Howard Bender. We'll catch you next time.